Hello and welcome to Bible Verses Part 6. Today we're going to be talking more about Genesis. Specifically, I want to go chapters 12 until we get to chapter, let's say, 16. So, last time we talked, it was the Tower of Babylon, basically the fall of language, and more about man's pride and their own goals. Chapter 12, we start talking about Abraham, who was the father of the Hebrew nation. He's the first major person to really start establishing biblical security, I suppose, biblical safety. Now, chapter 12, the Lord comes to Abraham and says, "Go forth, get out, go towards where I'm telling you to go, and you will be blessed beyond wealth. You will start to make a nation." Chapter 12, verse 2, "And I will make of thee a great nation, and I will bless thee and make thy name great, and thou shalt be a blessing." Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. The rest of chapter 12 is talking about Abraham going out, finding a place where he wants to live. Basically, Abraham has a wife. She's a very pretty wife, Sarai. When he goes out, he realizes that, hey, if they see my wife with me, they're going to kill me and take her. So he goes and he says, "No, this isn't my wife, this is my sister." And his wife gets presented to the pharaohs of Egypt, or a pharaoh of Egypt. Now, once his wife goes there, plagues begin coming to Egypt once again. Well, this is the first time plagues occur in Egypt. Chapter 12, verse 17, "And the Lord plagued Pharaoh and his house with great plagues because of Sarai, Abraham's wife." And 18, "And Pharaoh called Abraham and said, Why is this that thou hast done unto me? Why didst thou not tell me that she was thy wife?" Abraham continues saying, "No, she is my sister," just about. And the Pharaoh said, "No, get out of here, go away." Fun chapter. Now, chapter 13, Abraham continues to go. Him, his wife, and then he took his brother's son, Lot, along with him as well. They begin scattering around, basically trying to find their own place. God tells Abraham to build him an altar. Now, also, God talks to Abraham a lot, saying that a lot of this land is going to be for you. This is going to be for your heirs. This is going to be for your kids. Chapter 13, verse 16 of Genesis, "And I will make thy seed as the dust of the earth, so that if a man can number the dust of the earth, then shall thy seed also be numbered." So basically, your children are going to equal to the amount of sand, of dust on the earth. It's a lot. Now, chapter 14 is when Abraham and Lot separate. Lot ends up getting captured. Abraham goes, saves him. Pretty straightforward chapter. Well, Abraham and his servants. Chapter 15. Abraham starts expressing his concerns because his wife cannot have children. His wife is barren. But God reassures Abraham that his heirs, his lineage is still going to number gigantic. He's going to have a huge lineage. He's going to have a lot of children. And basically he proposes some really odd math that says you're going to have this massive number. That's going to be all for these chapters. We briefly mention the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah, but we don't go into all the details yet. In chapter 13, verse 10, "And Lot lifted up his eyes and beheld all the plains of Jordan, and it was well watered everywhere before the Lord destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah, even as the garden of the Lord, like the land of Egypt, as thou comest unto Zoar." So chapter 13, verse 10 is one of the times we mention Sodom and Gomorrah. And we start by mentioning it's going to be destroyed. Now, next week, we'll go into 16, 17, 18, possibly 19, depending on how far I go. This is when we really start going more into detail about Sodom and Gomorrah, about its destruction, about the people. It does mention throughout these chapters just that Sodom and Gomorrah is full of sin. Basically, Lot was around Sodom and Gomorrah when he got kidnapped or taken. Chapter 13, verse 13, "But the men of Sodom were wicked and sinners before the Lord exceedingly." So, we'll get to that next. Anyway, thank you for joining me for this round of Bible verses. I hope you're following along. Now, these chapters are actually very small, so it's interesting, like, just to read through them for the first time, all these little stories and details, and trying to connect meaning. Anyway, after we're going to be playing a song, give me 1 minute to join that. Thank you once again. I'm just going to call this Adventures of Abraham, Part 1, because it sounds like there's going to be a lot. Oh, Mama, take the pill from under my head now. Allelu. I said, Mama, take the pill from under my head. Allelu, allelu. Oh, Mama, take the pill from under my head. Jesus gonna make up my dying bed, and then you'll find that true religion. Allelu. Oh. Oh well, doctor, doctor, looking sad now. Allelu. Oh, doctor, doctor, looking sad. Allelu, allelu. Well, doctor, doctor, looking sad. Strangest case I ever had. You might find that true religion. Allelu. Oh, crossing Jordan, I need not fear now. Allelu. Well, crossing Jordan, I need not fear. Allelu, allelu. Oh, crossing Jordan, I need not fear. Jesus gonna be my engineer, and then you'll find that true religion. Allelu. And I said, then you'll find that true religion. Allelu. Thank you for joining me. Have a great day.